Hey guys, it's Godfrey, and I'm looking at the 2015 Grammy Awards, and I'll be making some predictions, like I have been for the past 2 years, 3 years, whatever. And yeah, so here I am making some predictions. This is the first time I've ever made predictions for this particular category, just because I have heard all the songs for the first time, so, in this category, I mean. So, here they are. This is the category for Best Song Written for Visual Media. Here are the nominees. Everything is Awesome. Tegan and Sara featuring Lonely Island. I See Fire. Ed Sheeran. I'm Not Gonna Miss You. Glenn Campbell.
Not gonna miss you.
Let it go, let it go.
Let It Go. Idina Menzel.
Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand.
The Moon Song. Scarlett Johansson and Joaquin Phoenix.
In space, we're here
a million miles away.
So this is the first time I've ever predicted this particular category, so I'm not too sure, usually in terms of like, I never really looked at the history of this category or really paid attention to it, to be honest, until this year. So these are strictly just predictions based off of what I find of the songs, because I don't really know if any of the actual songs, like the winners, are based on, you know, the movie success or, you know, the audience as well. So I really don't, like, these predictions, like I said, are just purely mine, so I'm just gonna, this is my first time, so. Anyhow, based on these nominees, I find that out of all the songs, Let It Go obviously was the biggest. Frozen, the soundtrack, was the best-selling album of the year. A soundtrack. So even just right off the bat, they may want to award Let It Go as being the song that kind of drove the soundtrack and its sales. Obviously the movie did as well, but Let It Go was a huge phenomenon. There were tons of parodies, and just overall, like, that song kind of was a huge deal this year, which I was kind of surprised that the song wasn't nominated for Record of the Year or Song of the Year. But anyhow, other than that, I think popularity-wise and success-wise, Let It Go is definitely one of the front runners. But I wouldn't count out some of the other songs as well. For example, Everything is Awesome from the Lego Movie. Tegan and Sara and the Lonely Island did a great job with that song. It was incorporated into the movie just so well. And it was heavily featured within the movie. And even when I walked out of the movie, like, I was humming the song. And I was like, oh my god, like, such a cute little song, and it's so catchy, and it's a silly song, but I think even though it's silly, like, it was cleverly silly, though. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they took it home either. And the Moon Song, beautiful song. I love it, but I find even though it's a beautiful song, I find it's a little, I guess, simplistic for my liking. I don't think it's Grammy Award winning, so I don't see it winning. I See Fire. See, Ed Sheeran, definitely has the Grammy history. Like, he's been nominated for Best New Artist, he's been nominated for being a songwriter for Song of the Year for the A-Team, and they may want to award him for writing, you know, a song for, you know, visual media for The Hobbit. So it's totally, you know, not a surprise if Ed Sheeran wins. I don't think Glenn Campbell's going to win for I'm Not Gonna Miss You. I don't think that wasn't a huge song, and even just overall song-wise, in comparison to the others, they're not as cleverly written. It's kind of just there. So I personally think that the frontrunners are definitely Let It Go by Idina Menzel, Everything is Awesome by Tegan and Sara featuring Lonely Island, and I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. Who I think should win? I think that, it's so difficult, but I think, I'm not to say Everything is Awesome. I think that song is so cleverly written. It's like cleverly silly, and it was just a great, it didn't even feel like it was specifically written for the movie. It just felt like it was part of the movie. That's how clever it was written. So I think it should win, but I think at the end of the day, I think Idina Menzel is going to take it. Like, her vocals and just overall the performance of the movie, the performance of the soundtrack, and just overall impact of the song, I think Let It Go by Idina Menzel is going to win. So those are my predictions for the this category for Best Song Written for Visual Media. It's my first time predicting this category, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go. Make sure you comment below to let me know what you think of the predictions, or if you have any predictions of your own. And make sure you check out some of the other videos on the channel as well, because I did do some other predictions for some other categories that I really love. And so we'll see who wins on CBS on February 8th, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching.